let's talk about something that happened this week that was sad and I didn't like. And that was Harper that broke his thumb.
Real quick before the Harper part, how about the Machado injury? How he's still just playing on the DH or as a DH?
Wait, he's playing?
Isn't he? Didn't you say that, Zach? I thought you said he didn't even go on the IL.
I don't know if he did or didn't. I just know they didn't break his ankle. He sprained it. That was all I know.
I swear someone said he was still DHing. I could be wrong, though.
Well, no, Harper was
You could be
DH when
right.
he had a torn UCL.
And now he broke his thumb.
Yeah.
How long of a recovery is that, did they say?
I saw today he was getting surgery, and it's like close to 6 weeks or something. But it just sucks because he's having an MVP year. Phillies are fighting, and then it's like, all right, sorry.
Looks like no choice but for Schwarber to step up, friend of the pod.
I also know a lefty
Machado is
hitter
not
as well,
playing
a lefty
baseball.
outfielder too.
Just so you guys know, Machado is not playing baseball.
Yeah, I was incorrect about that. I swear Zach said that, but I could be wrong.
Don't put it on me.
Wait,
I swear you texted
Harper?
that in our group text. You're like, how about how he didn't go on the IL?
No.
All right, I want to talk about Harper. Harper is having
to Harper.
an MVP year. So is Goldschmidt, but he's having a year that can compete. There's still a lot of time left. For the MVP, he's playing with that torn UCL, DHing and raking. He's definitely was going to start the All-Star game as the DH in the All-Star game, and then he gets hit in the thumb. It's broken. Man, it had to hurt so bad. That stinks.
I don't know if you guys.
Stinks.
I don't know if you guys saw the video, but like he was like pissed. Obviously, just a lot of emotions, and Snell was like apologizing, and then Harper was saying like, "Listen, I'm not yelling at you. Like I'm just frustrated." Like I thought that was pretty cool, where he could have just basically told him to fuck off.
And that's exactly like hitters do that all the time. Like they get hit and you're pissed you got hit. Like it's the same thing as anything in like real life. Like you stub your toe, you're pissed. You stub your toe, like you get hit, like you're pissed. Like it's like, okay, I know you didn't try to hit me, but I'm pissed right now. Like just leave me alone. Like it hurts.
Do you guys remember when we were playing together in triple ball? And
yes, I know exactly what. Yeah,
do you remember this? We were in Orleans, and I was.
What is Orleans? You mean New Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans.
Okay.
And I was hitting.
Orleans is a Cape Cod team. Okay. New Orleans Firebirds.
Oops! You guys played in the Cape. You're bad. Sorry, keep going.
I was struggling. I was grinding. I was pissed. I was getting a right-handed at bat, and there was some sidewinding lefty, and he threw a slider that hit me directly in the shin bone. And my immediate, I was just so upset. I was pissed. It hurt.
You were happy to be in AAA?
And I was like, I just started screaming, like, fuck.
You know who loves this story is Duncan. Because Duncan was the first base coach and he was just standing there. He was like, because I was hurt, so I wasn't even there. I remember watching the game and Duncan was just like, what do I do? Do I take your stuff? Do I console you? Do I give you a fist bump? You're screaming fuck down the whole first baseline with 15 people in the stands.
As a first base coach myself, 0-3 record as a first base coach, but I have coached first the past couple times. There's nothing worse than when a guy's pissed like that after either getting out or pissed they got hit, and you're just standing there like, can I have your stuff? Like, please don't hit me. I didn't do this to you. I'm sorry.
I was so upset. That was, and it wasn't even, it was just like everything was coming together in that moment, making me real mad.
And you weren't pissed at the guy. You were just pissed like, fuck, nope. I'm in fucking AAA. I'm fucking stinking.
Getting hit by sidearm lefty slider in the shin bone, like directly in the shin bone. I knew it was going to leave a big mark. It was all of it.
I feel like it's especially guys, Zach, you've probably seen this too. Like it's especially guys that are either on like big league rehab or like just got optioned. Like Bodie got hit in the foot when he was here rehabbing, and he just looked so pissed off. He's like, God. Like it hit him like right in the toes, and it's like it's the last thing you want. Like you don't want to be in triple ball getting hurt.
You know what's crazy is like I always think it's you watch a game and like not many people get hit in the big leagues. Knock on wood, but like I saw a stat like Ty France has gotten hit like close to like 15 times, I think, which is like
way up on the plate though.
I don't know. I don't know, but like. I don't think I got hit in the big leagues last year. Granted, I didn't play obviously a full year, but like I felt way more comfortable in those boxes opposed to down in AAA. You're like, all right, this guy's here for If like he has big league time, and he throws really hard. You're like, there's probably a reason why he's here, and you're like, you don't want to look in too far into it.
Yeah.
Like on our scouting reports before we go up to plate, it shows like where he throws a bunch of his pitches, and you're like contemplating if you see the guy like sinker 95 to 99, you're like, all right, why is this guy here? And then you go down and it shows a heat map like up and in. You're like, Jesus Christ.
You ever hear neck ball percent? Did I ever tell you guys about neck ball percentage?
Stop! Don't.
So there's a team. I won't say who.
Pirates. Got to be the Pirates. Got to be the Pirates.
No. This was somebody that I've played with, a team that they played on. Right, they would be going over their hitters meetings, and they had a group of veteran outfielders, and and they would, when they were going over their hitters meetings, there'd be a guy like that, like a sinker guy throwing 95 to 99, and they would go, what's his neck ball percentage? Neck ball 70% neck balls, because like as a righty with a right-handed sinker baller, like what's the chance that he's going to run one up and hit me directly in the neck? Because I need to be aware of that.
It's like on the report, it'll say like misses arm side a lot. And I'm like, don't fucking put that on there. Don't.
See, but it's also, and this is obvious, but like there's certain, like to Zach, like I'm sure it says don't throw like fastballs in or half. So like you probably don't get hit a ton.
No, so right now
guys are going away.
It's if you're gonna miss my scouting report, I saw it. It's like cold, like in off the plate.
Yeah,
so if you're gonna throw a
fastball,
it's in off the plate. So like there's like once a game where I have to get out of the way, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude, like stop.
See, ours did not say that for you. It said sliders away, fastballs up.
Yeah, but like if you go to my heat zone, like I've gotten way more fastballs in off the plate.
But that's what I mean.
Because if you're going to go in, don't miss on the plate.
Right.
You got to get in there.
But I mean, I'm sure that's what it says for like Ty France. He's probably like on the plate, and it says like you have to go in, and if you miss in. So it's like that's probably why. Like there's guys like Hermosillo got hit all the time last year because he wants the ball over the plate. So pitchers know that, and it's like if you miss, it's not like you don't want to hit him, but like you don't want to miss middle and give up a homer.
That's also the worst. Is like I know it's coming, and if it's like, all right, if I just hit something hard that's inside, they won't come back in this series. So I'm like, just if you see the ball in, just swing.
JY made a great point about this. Is just a little hitting. This is just a little hitting thing I heard from JY, and I was like, that's a great point. I've never thought of this. You two will relate to this, I bet. So Jared Young, he's struck out a good amount on fastballs up. He knows this, but he said to me, he's like, you think I don't know that? He goes, you think I don't know that I always swing at fastballs up? He goes, you think I don't know they're throwing it? He's like, I know they're throwing it. He goes, but the problem is when you guess something's coming and you see it's coming, he's like, do you know how hard it is not to swing when you guess right? He's like, it's impossible.
Because it's like, you know, it's coming. You don't want to waste that pitch because you don't know what's coming next. And you're like, I have to swing at this.
Yeah. Like if you're sitting slider and it's like, ooh, that's a slider, even though it's down, you're like, I have to swing. I guessed right. I was right.
Yep.
And I never thought of that before. And I was like, that's a good point.
You should tell JY, you don't necessarily have to hit that pitch because nobody hits that pitch.
Yeah.
The heater up, nobody hits it. You just can't strike out on it. So you have to find a way to either take it, like know it's coming and take it,
or
get better, like auto take it, or like, hey, you just have to foul that off with 2 strikes to get to the next one. Because like that's not a pitch that many hitters dominate. But if it's a pitch that, hey, he'll take it for ball 4, or, you know, he will get to it once in a while, then it changes the report a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that that we're talking about this. Our friends at Cespedes Family Barbecue, also known as
Backyard Barbecue.
They tweeted last night because Trout had a hat trick. He tweeted, Trout has the second most swinging strikeouts in the MLB this year on 4-seam heaters in the zone. Even superheroes have flaws. It's true. It's like he knows that up pitches are not his friend, but he does such a good job of either fouling off or not swinging at them. And then you buy yourself a mistake.
That is crazy. He has second most swinging strikeouts fastballs.
In the zone. 4 seams, yeah.
That's crazy.
That is the definition of hitting the mistake.
He's so good at hitting mistakes and like mistakes spin in the zone.
Yep. Okay, I love you guys. Love this podcast a lot. I'm going to have to get out of here.
Okay, we'll see you, man.
Finish strong.
Wait, we got to get some screen time first, and you got to say your screen time.
Oh, shit.
Sloan Screen Time presented by Sloan Fleshers. You know who I was just talking to yesterday at the Cubs Brick and Ivy event? Peggy from
Who?
Sloan. We had a great time.
Nice.
Wow.
I had 6 hours and 8 minutes yesterday. Got to go. Off day doesn't count.
I'd leave on 6-8 too.
What do you mean? It was an off day. I did nothing. Getting to play golf.
4:36.
And you play
424.
golf.
That's the worst part about the wrist is you can't golf. Woof.
It's all good, man. I'll be
424,
back.
but 3 of that was Google Maps. Tom,
What, you need help going to Wrigley?
I had tried to drive
Off
out
day
to
yesterday.
a charity event to play golf.
7 hours, 26 minutes.
Had a baby.
Zach is safe.
Okay, gotta go. See you later. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Tom, is there anything else that you would like to talk about? How long was Jimmy working on that breakdown for the fight?
A while. He was tweeting out updates, and he was getting progressively more and more punchy as it went. Because Mondays they do a lot of recording, so he was squeezing in around recordings. But if you haven't watched it, it is quite enjoyable. It's one of his better ones I think he's ever made. It's 15 minutes long, so it's.
I honestly, and this is not just because Jomboy employs us. When something like that happens, I actually can't wait for his breakdowns. Like that's how I like to view the event because he gives like info that like you don't pick up just watching the video yourself.
I think I might have said this on the podcast before, but the breakdown that he did on Rossi's ejection in Cincinnati was fantastic, and I showed it to Rossi, and then Rossi showed it to quite a few people and really enjoyed it himself. So like I bet that everybody that was in that brawl yesterday, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, in that brawl on Sunday, I bet you they are all going back and watching that video and going, oh shit, I didn't know that happened. Oh shit, I didn't know that happened, because it'll be like all slowed down and everything.
I know Jimmy knows, and last year, because obviously he was the Yankee third base coach, Phil Nevin. He and Jimmy have talked a decent amount before. I do wonder if Jimmy sent him a text saying, hey, is this right? Because I know Jimmy really cares about getting stuff right, and he loves to use the resources that he has to try to confirm stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure he was deep into the Rolodex and trying to figure out everybody.
Ian, what'd you shoot yesterday on the golf course?
I shot 70. I shot 79 or 79. 79.
I had the craziest round of my life.
Tell me about
52 on the front 9, 40 on the back 9. Turned it on the back.
What happened there in the back? Things just started rolling. Huh?
I started rolling the rock. Oh man, these
Making
pins. We said it all day. The pins at the place we went were like somebody pissed off the superintendent because these pins were on the corners where the slope was straight down and they were fast as glass. Like you were putting on glass, and I was like, "This is impossible." But it was
Some
fun.
Diabolical pins, huh?
Oh, it was like Sunday at Augusta. I was like, what are we doing? We're playing hero ball out here.
Well,
I got a question before we go.
what do you got?
Well, first off, can we talk about last week? I was in Boston. I was all ready to get the people riled up for ZS59. I was making a poster. Zach texted us. Do you guys remember what Zach texted us? He said, I'm batting sixth. He said that as one individual message, right? I put my phone down. I tell everyone I'm with. I'm like, he's playing. He's batting sixth. Then we're all celebrating. I go back and look at my phone. Zach had immediately followed it up with for the Toledo Mud Hens, but I hadn't seen it. So then I had to go be like, oh, just kidding. He's not. He's in Toledo. He's not even here. So that was a real roller coaster of emotions for over those 30 seconds.
Quite a letdown.
I forgot he didn't tell you guys yet because I had texted him the day before. And I was like, you hear anything yet? And he goes, yep, flight back to Toledo tomorrow. I was like,
He doesn't
tough.
tell us
And then
anything, huh?
he didn't say anything to you guys. And I forgot he hadn't told you guys yet. And I forgot Tom was going to the game. And I was like, Zach should have told him beforehand, like, hey, I'm already back in Toledo.
It was a tough one. But here's something that this is like, I see it all the time on baseball Twitter. People talk about how much they hate the wave. And I'd kind of forgotten about the wave. Like it's one of those things you don't see on TV. It's a real, you have to be in the park thing. How do you, as players, do you guys care about it? Like, it seems like a lot of baseball fans really, really.
I don't care about it. I don't like when it goes on, like as they're pitching, it's just kind of a distraction. But I mean, like, I don't think if I'm on the mound, I would even notice it's happening.
You know what? At Wrigley, The diehards at Wrigley, the people that come every day, they have a saying, no wave at Wrigley. They hate the wave. They won't let it happen. And on the bleachers, they will yell if people try to start the wave.
No,
which I respect.
You stop it.
I respect that at Wrigley, it's hated and that fans won't let other fans do it. I don't have a problem with it at other stadiums, but I respect that at Wrigley, they're like, nope, we don't do the wave here.
Fenway was doing
Why?
the wave. Fenway did like made it all the way around, like the 6th or 7th.
Were people mad at it?
I personally, I'm fine with the wave. I think it like people like who hate the wave and don't get it, like just don't participate. I understand how it's distracting. I think it's more annoying once like when you do one good wave, like it went all the way around. It's like, all right, cool, we did it. And then people will keep it like trying to start a new one. And it's like, all right, like what? Because people like right next to us, because we were right in center field, we're trying to start it. And it's like, no, we just did it. Like that was it. You just did the wave. We're done with the wave. We're moving on.
You're saying you don't want to see a wave that goes around 10 times.
No, like I don't hate the wave. I think it's like it can be kind of fun, like whatever, it's fine. But like if you're just going to continue to try to do the wave when no one else wants to do the wave, that's when it gets like, all right, this is annoying. Because like then they'll start like booing the section next to you. They're like, if you're not playing, you're doing it. It's like, I just don't want to do it. I just did it. All right.
Yeah, trying to watch the game. Come on.
Especially
there's sometimes it goes on too much and you're like, all right, that's enough. Like we tried it didn't work, or like we did it once, we're good. Like that's it. Like you don't need to keep going. I agree.
Sometimes when I'm hitting, I do like if the wave's going through center field and the guy's getting ready to pitch, I'll step out. So I don't like.
Hey, come on, I'm trying to focus here.
Yeah, trying to play. All right. Well, maybe you know what I've been saying for a couple weeks. Maybe we'll have a guest next week. You know what I haven't done? Gotten a guest.
I'm trying. I wish I had someone I could step up and get, but there's really no one that comes to mind that I don't have enough clout, as they say.
Clout. Maybe maybe. You know who really wants to come on? Madrigal. Madrigal really wants to come on.
I really want Saya to come on,
and Saya,
and I want him to come on a rehab to Iowa. I would love that. I want to meet him.
Maybe he will. He might be there this week.
I hope he was taking live ABs. I saw, so I hope so.
We'll
yeah,
see.
we could have Madrigal on. I'm sure Zach would love to talk to Madrigal about, I don't know, infield hitting and any hitter really.
About
Zach
doing
would love
baseball
just
things.
Anybody that will talk hitting with him. Him and Dixon Machado had like a 20-minute chat in the dugout in Toledo, where basically Machado told him like, relax.
Yeah.
And Zach's like, no, I don't want to.
No, I won't relax. All right, that's episode 116 of the Compound Podcast, presented by Parse Rum, and we'll see you next week, maybe, just maybe, with a guest.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Or say.
Rum.